Good morning, and Dhamma brothers and Dhamma sisters. Today is the 4th February 2050. Morning lecture on Dhamma Yuganada Katha. Rupan Anichato Anupasanatena Vipassana. Rupan Dukhato Anupasanatena Vipassana. Rupan Anadato Anupasanatena Vipassana. Vipassana came first, then Samatha followed. In this way, with the object, Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana, aggregate. Rupa Anijjato Anupasanatena Vipassana. So Vipassana here, no verb, not verb, only subject. So we should say, it is Vipassana. It is Vipassana in the sense of contemplation, Anupasanatena. It is Vipassana in the sense of contemplation of metta, Rupa Anupasanatena. What context in this way? It is Vipassana in the sense of contemplation of metta. Aniccato, as impermanent. As impermanent. This is metta, aniccato, metta. How do you see metta? One sees metta as impermanent. That is called Vipassana. You see? So this sentence, Rupan Aniccato Nupasanatena Vipassana, it is Vipassana in the sense of contemplation of metta as impermanent. During meditation practice, one sees all type of metta, like a heat and cold, rise and fall, as impermanent. Seeing rise and fall is impermanent. So it is Vipassana in the sense of contemplations of metta as impermanent. This is how Vipassana started. Then another way, Rupan Dukhato Anupasanatena Vipassana. It is Vipassana in the sense of contemplation of metta as a suffering. Dukhato. Rupan Anadato Anupasanatena Vipassana. It is Vipassana in the sense of contemplations of metta as anatta, non-soul. Non-soul. So, seeing metta as a anicca, dukkha, anatta. That is Vipassana knowledge. Rising of Vipassana. Here dukkha means what is anicca. What is impermanent? It is dukkha. Unsatisfactoriness. Not because of pain. Not because of pain. Your dukkha means not pain. What is impermanent? It is unsatisfactoriness. Therefore, unsatisfactory. Therefore, dukkha. A phenomena is subject to impermanent. What will be happiness? Because of always a rise and fall. Therefore, cannot be say happiness. It is a suffering, dukkha. So, what is a suffering? It is not permanent entity. Atta cannot be atta. It is anatta. Can do nothing with it. Rise and fall. We have no power to stop it. That is anatta here. Anicca, dukkha, anatta. Therefore, if one sees anicca, he sees dukkha and anatta also. In Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, the Buddha said, Yada anicca tan dukkha. What is anicca is dukkha. Yan dukkha anatta. What is dukkha is anatta. So, seeing anicca is important. Seeing anicca is important in vipassana. Seeing anicca, the knowledge of udiyabhaya jnana, rise and falling, knowledge of rise and falling, come into being. After that, yogi sees only cessation, only falling. This is the highest level of anicca, bhanga jnana. Bhango anicca brahma koti. Falling is the highest level of anicca. And vipassana knowledge is explained only udiyabhya jnana, bhanga jnana. The other knowledge are another aspect. Adinoa, Nibbida, Mochitukkamyata, Patisankha, and this way, you see. So, seeing anicca is the most important in vipassana. One sees anicca, he sees dukkha, anatta also. Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, the Buddha mentioned in this way. Yada anicca tan dukkha, yan dukkha tadanatta. Sammapanyaya tatapan. It can be known with the correct knowledge, with the right knowledge. Sammapanya, with the right understanding. So accordingly, here also mentioned Rupan anicca do nupassanathena vipassana, Rupan dukkha do nupassanathena vipassana, Rupan anatta do nupassanathena vipassana. How vipassana arise? How does vipassana arise, as here mentioned? Then vipassana comes first. After that, samadhi followed. Tattha Jhadanam Dhammanam Cha Usakaramnata Chaitasa Igekata Awikipo Samadhi. So we should translate this one. It is a samadhi. Want to say samadhi hoti? Want to say, huh? It is a samadhi. What is a samadhi? According to commentary means commentary explanation. It is a samadhi that the state of non-destruction, our keeper. It is a samadhi that it is non-destruction. Non-destruction, being one-pointedness of my Chaitasa Ekagata. Non-destruction, being one-pointedness of my, only one object. Being one-pointedness of my. That one-pointedness not my, produced by, what it produced by what it is produced. It is produced, that is a cause to arise by those states, being, by those states, abiyad and vipassana, abiyad and vipassana, being with the nirvana object as intention. It is fun to say, during meditation practice, such a seeing anicca dukkha anatta is coming to be. That state as a object is, as a intention, only nirvana, vasakaramna. Vipassana knowledge, when arises vipassana, the yogi's intentions are only nirvana. That is referring to vasakaramnata. Tattha Jhadanam Dhammanam Cha Vasakaramnata. During vipassana practice, all mental states has nirvana as an intention. Their direction is only nirvana. That is only one-pointedness. Vasakaramnata. That vasakaramnata, this one object as a nirvana, and the object of nirvana as an intention. It is produced one-pointedness of mind because of one direction. Therefore, the yogi's mind is only one object. Such a state can be called a state of non-destruction, not non-destruction. Not wondering about any object. Remain only one object. That is our keeper. Remaining only one point. Our keeper. So it is a samadhi. Here samadhi means in this way. Not like samatha samadhi. Samatha samadhi means running with the nimitta object. When yogi practice focusing on anapana, they are beyond the nimitta. he worked continuously with the nimitta object. Yogis mind run with the one object as a nimitta. That is a samatha samadhi. He has not such a samatha samadhi. Just a samadhi. No. One-pointedness of the object. Duration or intention is one. Seeing anicca dukkha anatta is one. Only metta object the yogi sees. Seeing metta. Seeing metta as a impermanent, anicca, dukkha, anatta. A state of non-destruction, avikippa. That is a samadhi. This is samadhi here called samatha. Samadhi called samatha. Commentaries explain it in this way. Tattha jadanan dhammanan ja vasakaramanata. During vipassana meditation practice, the yogi's mental directions are only one. There is a nirvana. Intention. Only one direction. Whether the object, mind is only one-pointedness. This one-pointedness produces non-distraction, avikippa. It is a samadhi here. So when to say, this samadhi is with the vipassana object, with the dhammas object. Iti patamam vipassana pacha samatho. In this way, vipassana came first, samatha followed it. Tena ojati vipassana pupangamam samatham bhavetiti. Therefore, it was said, one developed samatha preceded by vipassana. Bhaveti chataso bhavana. In the same way, asivana tena bhavana. Therefore, omitted or omitted. Megho sanchayati. The path that come into being. Katam megho sanchayati. How does megho come into? How does path come into being? Then omit evam megho sanchayati in this way. Evam sanyojana nipahiyanti anusaya byanti honti, like before. Then object changes from metta to vedana, feeling. Vedana, sanya, sankhare, vijnana, jekho, jara, marana. Many points are given here now. Jekhu sota gana jiva kaya mana ayatana. After that is Chakku Vijnana, Sota Vijnana, Gana Vijnana. According to Visuddhimagga also mentioned in this way. Magga Jnana Dasana Visuddhi Nidesa is mentioned at this point. The same things. Then Avijja Sankhara Vijnana Namarupa Salayadana Phasa Viran Dana Upadana Bhava Chati Charamarana, Paticca Samuppada also here, up to Charamarana. If you study Visuddhimagga thoroughly, excellently, you the same things that these are. Not roughly, not roughly. must go in detail. Will be covered everything. See, yeah. So Vedana, instead of Rupa, we should say it is a vipassana in the sense of contemplations of feeling. In the sense of contemplations of feeling as impermanent. Vedana anicca do anupassana tena vipassana. Must say. Vedana dukkha do anupassana tena vipassana. It is a vipassana in the sense of contemplations of feeling as is suffering. Vedana anatta do anupassana tena vipassana. It is a vipassana in the sense of contemplation of feeling as anatta. In this way, sanya, perception, sankhara, mental formations, vijnana, consciousness, jackals, sensitive eye. It is a vipassana in the sense of contemplations of sensitive eye as impermanent. Jackal anicca do anupassana tena vipassana. In this way. In detail, whatever we have, you can search for in your bodies. Whatever. Jara marana anicca do anupassana tena vipassana. It is vipassana in the sense of contemplations of decay and death as a impermanent. Death also impermanent, you see. Decay also impermanent. So that is vipassana. So tatha jatanan dhammanan ca usaka ramanata cittasa ikakata avikhepo. It is a samadhi that those state of non-destruction, being one-pointedness of mind, which is caused to rise by those states appeared in vipassana, being with the nirvana object as a tension. These points are the same things. Iti patamam vipassana pacha samatho. In this way, vipassana come first, samatha followed it. Tena vojati vipassana bhuvangamam samatam bhaveti. Therefore, it is said, one developed samatha preceded by vipassana. Here, samatha and vipassana, knowledge and samadhi. Samatha and vipassana, knowledge and samadhi. One to say. The others are the same things. Bhaveti di chataso bhavana, asivanatina bhavana. Okay, mekho sanchayati katam mekho eva kan. So, the next point. Let us move on the next point. Katam samatha vipassana yukanata bhaveti. This point. Samatha vipassana yukanata bhaveti. How does one develop serenity and insight coupled together. Translations, coupled together. How does he develop serenity and insight coupled together? Yukanata, pair. In conjunction, joining together, Yukanata. Gatan samatha vipassana yukanata bhaveti. How does one develop samatha vipassana joining together? Samatha vipassana joining together. Here yukanata. Yukanata. Coupled or in conjunction or joining together. Yukanata. Yuka means yoke. Nada means binding. Binding and the yoke together. Yoke. So yukanata. Meanings joining together. This is, before explanation, we should know this. Yukanata is have two moments. Popa Bhaga Yukanata. Popa Bhaga Aliyah state. There is a Popa Bhaga Aliyah state means during Vipassana. During Vipassana Mecca. Mecca Kana, the moment of noble path. You know about it that we practice Vipassana. Through the power of Vipassana, we attained Mecca. During Vipassana, there is a called Popabhaga Mecca. When we have attained noble path, that is Ariya Mecca. Ariya Mecca. Two parts, you see. Two parts. We walk with Popabhaga Mecca. We attained Ariya Mecca. This is later path. Aliyah path and later path. Aliyah path, later path. Aliyah path is Mande state. Later path, supramande state. Lokiya and Lokottara. So, Aliyah path is Vipassana. Later path is noble path. Lokottara. So, Yukanata is both each moment. Yukanata is possible in Aliyah state. Yukanata is possible in later state also. In Patisambhira Mecca, it will explained only later path, not Aliyah path. Aliyah path is not clearly mentioned, but commentaries explain. When I explain Suttanta, Vinadeva Ananda's discourse, at that time I explain you. First one, trying to attain first jhana. Withdraw from jhana, he meditate the jhana state, Vipassana. Then he tried to attain the second jhana. Then withdraw from second jhana, meditate on it. So samatha, vipassana, samatha, vipassana. This is an aliyah state, aliyah path. One after the other. In turn, you see, first vipassana, then first samatha, then vipassana, then samatha, then vipassana, samatha and vipassana, samatha and vipassana, side by side. Such a method is explained in commentaries. That is aliyah path, aliyah state. During vipassana practice, you can do in this way. First, you trying to attain the first jhana, that is a samatha. After that, withdraw from jhana, then meditate on the jhana state. That is vipassana. Then withdraw, trying to attain the second jhana, then meditate on it. So samatha and vipassana, samatha and vipassana. That is called yuga-nata, an aliyah state. But here yuga-nata is another way. This is a later state, later path. Later path means an attainment in the moment of Mecca, the moment of Ariya Mecca. When one attains Sotapatti Mecca, Sakaragami Mecca, Anagami Mecca, at that time samatha vipassana is joining together. Such a state will be explained here. Okay, therefore, before explanation we must know yuga-nata is two. Yuga-nata is two. Pubbha-bhaga yuga-nata. Pubbha-bhaga yuga-nata means aliyah state. Yuga-nata and aliyah state. Magga-khana yuga-nata, yuga-nata and later state. At the moment of vipassana, at the moment of Mecca. Two kinds. So, Katha samatha vipassana yuga-nata bhaveti. How does one develop samatha and vipassana joining together? Solasa hi akarehi. Solasa means 60. So means 6. Lasa means derived from dasa. Dasa means 10. 6 and 10. 6 and 10. 60. The Pali number is like that, you see. 6 more 10, one to say. 6 more 10. 6 added 10. 6 and 10 added 16. So lasa. In this way, you see, it's a Pali language. 11 Pali languages. Eka dasa. Eka means 1. Dasa means 10. 1 and 10. 11. 1 and 10. 1 more 10. We can say 1 more 10. 1 added 10. In this way. Opposite, you see. Ekadasa. 12. Dwadasa. Dwa means derived from 3. Dwa means 2. Dasa is 10. 2 in 10. 12. 30. Te rasa. Te derived from D. A little changes. T. Tree. English 3. Tree. T means tree. Rasa. Rasa derived from dasa. So 3 in 10. 30. 40. Chatu dasa. Chatu means 4. Dasa means 10. 4 added 10. So chatu dasa. 15. Panna rasa. Panna derived from pancha. Pancha means 5. Rasa means 10. 5 and 10. Solasa now, yeah. 16. 17. Satta rasa. Satta. Satta means 7. 7 and 10. Satta rasa. 18. Atha rasa. Atha means 8. Outbound. 8. Atha. Rasa. Dasa. 8 and 10. 90. 90 is not a navarasa. Yeah. And 90 is system changes. Like a Roman system. 1 less 20. Ekuna visati. Eka una visati. Eka is 1. Una means less. Visati means 20. 1 less 20 is 90. That is a Pali, you see. You should learn the Pali language also. Ekuna visati. 90. 20 visati. In this way. Here solasa. Solasa means 60. Akarehi. 60 points. 60 mena. 60 aspect. Aspect, akara. Shukana with samatha vipassana, shukanata bhaveti. 1 developed samatha vipassana, joining together in 60 aspect. In 60 aspect. 1 developed samatha and vipassana, joining together in 60 aspects. The 60 will mention Aramanatena, this is 1. Kocharatena, Pahanatena, Prichagatena, Uttanatena, Vivutanatena, Santatena, Panitatena, Vimotatena, Anasawatena, Taranatena, Animetatena, Apanihitatena, Sonyatatena, Ekarasatena, Anativatanatena. The last one, Yuganata. But Yuganata is not included. If you included Yuganata, maybe 70. Yeah, Yuganata is not counted. Only 60. Ora Yuganata. Aramanatena gocharatena. So, as a translation, you should know these. Aramana Atta. Aramana means object. Atta means sense. In the sense of object. Yeah, in the sense of supporting object. Translate. In the sense of object. Aramana means object. Gocharantina. Gochara Atta. Atta sense. Gochara. Here. Domain. In the sense of domain. According to Pali language, Aramana, Gochara is synonymous terms. Synonymous terms. Sometimes Visaya also synonymous term, object. Even object is literally different meanings. Gochara, this term is used. Go means cow. Chara means grace. The metal is called gochara, where the cows have a food. Gochara. This gochara also called object. Matter. Yeah, domain. In the sense of domain, gochara. Pahanatha, in the sense of abandonment. Parichaga, in the sense of giving up. Totally abundance, giving up. Never take back, never bring back. Parichagatin, in the sense of giving up. Utthana, like a rise, imagine, in the sense of imagine. Vivutanatina, in the sense of turning away. Turning away means never come back, that's one. Never turn back. Turning away. Vivutana. Santatena, in the sense of peaceful. In the sense of the peaceful. Santatena. Panitatena, in the sense of sublime. Vimoddatena, in the sense of liberation. Anasawatena, in the sense of kankarlessness. Although aswa is translated as a kanka. Therefore, no more aswa. Aswa means flux and one meaning is aswa. Aswa means flux and these dhammas are always fluxing and seeing object, lova flux and dosa, avijja flux and so another meaning is kanka. Here anaswa means with the negative. Therefore, kanka less, no kanka. Kanka-lessness, in the sense of kanka-lessness. Tranatena, in the sense of crossing over, drenas, passing over, crossing over. Animetatina, in the sense of signless. Nimeta means a sign. Animeta means less, signless. In the sense of signless. Apanihita tina. Panihita desire. Panihita desire. Apanihita. With the negative. Panihita desire. Apanihita desireless. No desire. Free from desire. In the sense of desireless. Sonyatatina. Sonya, empty, void. In the sense of the void. Sonyatatina. Eka rasatina. In the sense of single function. Single taste. Function, rasa, function. Anadi Vutanatena, in the sense of non-excess, equality, Navodana, not non-excess, non-less in this way, Nadi Vudana, not over, not less, equality. Shukhanata Nena, in the sense of coupling, in the sense of coupling. This is Madhika, outline, just Madhika. There's an explanation will follow, one after the other in detail. Katan aramanatena samatha vipassana yugatnatam bhaveti. Katan. In English, how? Katan, so how? After that, we have to, according to English language, how does one, here not mentioned this one, how does one bhaveti develops samatha vipassana joining together in the sense of supporting object. How does one develop samatha vipassana joining together in the sense of supporting object? This is a moment of noble path, a moment of Mecca. Moving on Mecca. Not an earlier state, later state. Uttacham pachahato chaitasa ekekata avikipo samadhi nirodha ramano. This is one thing. Avijam pachahato anupasanatena vipassana nirodha ramana. That is another thing. So, samatha and vipassana. Okay? Samatha and vipassana. Both are nirodha ramana. Both nirodha ramana. Nirodha means here, nirvana. Cessation of suffering. Nirodha ramana. Nirodha chitta nirvana mewa. Here nirodha means nirvana. Only nirvana. Like a dukkha nirodha. Okay. Only nirodha is nirvana. Sorry. Only the object is nirodha. Nirodha is nirvana. You see, in the sense of object, Nirodha Ramano, Samadhi is object, Nirvana. Vipassana is object, also Nirvana. Yeah. But you know, Vipassana's object is not Nirvana. Vipassana's object is Sankhara. But here, object referring to intention. Intention. According to intention, or here Vipassana referring to knowledge because of Megakana. Yeah? When attained Sotapati Mega, at that time, attained Sotapati Mega, or only Vipassana, knowledge also with the Nirvana object. Samadhi also with the Nirvana object. Because at the moment of Mecca, Eightfold Noble Path work together. Here, Vipassana said Samadhi. Samatha said Samadhi. Samadhi is said as a Samatha. Samadhi is said as a Vipassana. But not normal Vipassana. Knowledge and Samadhi, one to say. Otherwise, confusing. Most candidates or all those who practice, who learn the Buddha Dhamma, they know Vipassana means with the Sankhara object. Sankhara object. In formal stage, Sankhara object. Vipassana, what is Vipassana called? We say Vipassana means Eightfold Noble Path. Eight Noble Path. Eightfold Noble Path are Vipassana. During Eightfold Noble Path, especially Samadhi. Samadhi alone cannot work. Therefore, necessary others supporting factors. Sama Sankappa, Sama Vayama, Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi. Even Sama Vaja, Sama Kamanta, Sama Ajiva also support. As a base. So during Vipassana practice, Eightfold Noble Path work together. When attained Mecca, at that time also Eightfold Noble Path. And Vipassana state did not become mature. In Supramandi state, they become mature and mature. In Vipassana state, they work with the Sankhara object. In the state, at the moment of Mecca, they work with the Nirvana object. Nirvana object. But Samadhi is just Samadhi, you see. Sama Samadhi also just Sama Samadhi. Samadhi is a knowledge, Sama Samadhi is a Samadhi. Samadhi with the Sankhara object, Samadhi with the Sankhara object. At the moment of Mecca, Samadhi, Sama Samadhi, both with the Nirvana object. These are equalities with the Nirvana object. Work. So one to explain in this way. Uttacham pachahato. Commentary here explained. Pinariva Sariputta's used only at the moment of Mecca, this Yukanata, because of this is a surely Yukanata. In formal state, even say Yukanata means one moment, different moment. Here at the same moment, really Yuganada. Earlier stage, so-called Yuganada. One after the other. It's a really Yuganada, want to say. Therefore, the Patisamhita Mega mentioned really Yuganada. So say, Oddacham Pachahato, Chaitasa Ikaketa Avikepo Samadhi Nirodha Ramano. First, we should read the translation. When he abandons agitation, Oddhacha. Then his unification of connaissance and non-destruction are concentration with the cessation as a supporting object. When he abandoned ignorance, then his insight in the sense of contemplation has a cessation as it is a supporting object. This is according to opposite. Samadhi's opposite, vipassana's knowledge's opposite is different. Samatha's opposite is Oddhacha. Samadhi's opposite is Oddhacha. Knowledge or vipassana's opposite is avijja. Avijja, patipakha dhamma. Patipakha dhamma. Not only in body, there is opposite. Here Dhamma also has opposite, you see. Samadhi and Oddhachas are opposite. Knowledge and avijjas are opposite. According to opposite, light and dark is opposite, you see. Accordingly, it will explain. Oddhacham pachahato. The yogi trying to remove the Oddhacha. When yogi trying to remove the Oddhacha, Oddhacha is possible to remove. Oddhacha is possibly removed by samadhi. That is, samadhi is with the nirvana object. I want to say this. Samadhi is with the nirvana object. When samadhi trying to remove the Oddhacha, it is an object, is a nirvana. When knowledge trying to remove the avijja, ignorance, it is an object also nirvana. That is equality, joining together. At the same time, you see, Eightfold Noble Path, walking together with the nirvana. They together means all have nirvana object, but they perform their functions. Samadhi removed Miccha Daithi. Samma Sankappa removed Miccha Sankappa. Samma Vacha removed Miccha Vacha. Samma Kamanta removed Miccha Kamanta. Samma Ajiva removed Miccha Ajiva. Samma Vayama removed Miccha Vayama. Samma Sati removed Miccha Samadhi. Samma Samadhi removed Miccha Samadhi. But all have with the nirvana object. That's Yukanata. Yukanata. He has specially mentioned Samadhi and Samadhi. Samadhi, by Samadhi removed avijja with the nirvana object. Samadhi removed Uttacha, with the Nirvana object. So I want to say it this way. Uttacham pajahato Chittasa ikakata, 1 point in the song. Awikepo, non-distraction. Samadhi. With the Nirvana object. Samadhi nirodha ramano. With the Nirvana object. Avijam pajahato. And removing avijja. And removing avijja. Vipassana in the sense of contemplation with the Nirvana object. Bodha Nirodha Ramano. Uttacham pajahato Chaitasa ikagata awikepo samadhi Nirodha Ramano. Avijam pajahato nupassana tena vipassana Nirodha Ramana. According to gender, there is a change. Samadhi means masculine gender. Vipassana is feminine gender. Therefore, Nirodha Dhammano, Nirodha Ramana. According to genders, it changes. Samadhi and Panya. Samadhi and Panya. With the Nirvana object, both are with the Nirvana object. Abandoned their opposite. Abandoned their opposites, each. That is called Yukanata. They working together. Working together. Like a office. If managers managed, the others perform their function. In this way, they have with only one intention, to succeed in business. Here also, their intentions are only Nirvana. They work in different ways. It is a Yukanata. If you clear the meaning, that the others are also the same things, you see. The same things, but some are Pahana, Praichaga, Bhutana, etc. In this way will be explained. This is with the object. Altogether, up to Sotanda Nidhiso. We must go accordingly. So, okay? I think you can catch the meanings of the text. Okay, let me stop with it.